Hey Cancer, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. Cancer, if you are new, my name is Shauna and this is your highest good tarot. And around these parts, Cancer, we are a people who are elevating and evolving towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine, whichever applies to you, Cancer. If that is something that you're into, you into putting in the work like we doing, you found your folks. And today is no different. When we put in the work, a lot of times when we pass our tests and things like that, we get rewarded, right? And that's what we're talking about today, your next reward, Cancer. So, we're going to take a look at what this reward is and then any possible or potential challenges with that. What is Spirit's advice? And we'll go from there. And I will give you a heads up, Cancer, that Spirit has changed this reading, the how the message is received before. So just to give you a heads up, it's about reward, but sometimes your folks come through, whether it's your ancestors, benevolent ancestors, the universe, or whomever, to send you a direct message about how to get the reward. So keep an open mind. And as with any message, this message may not be for you. It may not resonate, and that's okay. Let's get started. What is Cancer's? Okay, next reward. already, already we have the Four of Pentacles, and it's funny. There's is that a swan or a goose? I don't know because the geese around here they something else. It might be like geese are like that, territorial everywhere. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Let's see here. It's obviously about your money. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Cancer, if you haven't felt confident in either your employment or your business, now is the time to stand all the way up and be confident in the things that you are doing and who you are becoming as a potential leader, as in your career, um, because the King of Wands is somebody who is very confident. And if you're already there, Cancer, then this is definitely your energy. And this is outside of biological, not biological identity, but biological sex and gender identity. Um, yeah, this is about how maybe with the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups, you've been more so holding back. And for some of you with the Four of Pentacles here, it may have literally been you've had to be tight with money. You've had to be tight with money, maybe in your business or in your, in just living, to keep things the way they need to be kept. But with the King of Pentacles, there's going to be an elevation for you. I don't know if you have, because we got the Knight of Cups here. An offer is coming because the King of Pentacles is looking at the Knight of Cups, and an offer is coming towards you. I don't know if you have been looking to expand on your business or been looking, applying for different jobs, maybe a higher level, but King of Pentacles brings stability. King of Pentacles is a business owner. So maybe even for some of you, this is an opportunity to start the business or transition into a situation, where you leave, that regular 9 to 5 behind. Yeah. And interesting. I'm just noticing this with these cards. Um, because Spirit said now's the time, and as I look down at the Knight of Cups, you see his little Timex on his. It's like, is that a Timex or a Rolex? Well, it's a watch, regardless. Um, yeah. So let's clarify this a bit. Can I get some clarification on the King of Pentacles, please? Okay, we're going to clarify all three. To clarify the Four of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me. Ooh, trying to tell you to clarify the King of Pentacles. It's the Eight of Swords or the Eight of Arrows. And then to clarify the Knight of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. Oh, Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you are being because this is definitely a benevolent ancestral card for me, the Six of Cups, and like a divine or a universe. You are being guided. This is basically your reward coming through from whomever it is that you're leaning into. Um, and letting you know, like, you know what, job well done in the things that you've been doing. We have again the Six of Cups, and behind that is the Eight of Cups. So get ready to leave the old things behind because you're stepping into some new shit. Four of Wands behind that. Yeah, you're stepping into some new things, Cancer. Congratulations. And with this clarification, yeah, you have been holding like I said, some of you have been, you know, saving your money, not spending, being very conscious and intentional about what you're doing because you want to plan for the future. You want more, whether you were doing it in your business or doing it personally, you've been doing the things and it is setting you up for legacy. And other ones, it's been like, you've been holding back. You've been holding back and being conscious about the decisions you've been making for your business. Maybe you haven't been, you've been moving more in silence than anything, as well as in if you were a 9 to 5, I hear sleeper cell. You've been a sleeper cell, like nobody's been paying attention to you, even though, you know, your numbers are off the charts, but your boss knows. Your boss knows, and people that are higher above them knows. You know what I'm saying? So you've been seen, but your peers have no idea. And you've been thinking like, I don't know if this is the right, I don't know if this I'm moving in the right direction. I don't know if this is right to apply for a different position, to apply for this different position that elevates me somewhere else, maybe to a different department or whatever, or if I should start marketing or expanding my business. It was more like getting stuck in your head. But with this offer, this opportunity coming your way, it's here to take you to a completely different situation where you're going to be in a different department. You're going to be in a different business. You are going to be collaborating with others who share your vision, you know, with this Three of Cups here. And they're coming to you. They're coming to you. Yeah, what are the potential challenges here? Potential challenges for Cancer with this upgrade. I love it. Five of Cups is a potential challenge. Self doubt, self sabotage. because we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck too. And with the Hermit here, it's definitely because the Hermit is somebody who is enlightened to um, about what's going on within. They are somebody who seeks solitude to connect with the universe, connect with their intuition, and be able to discern, you know, what path they are taking. And the Five of Cups is somebody who regrets the decisions that are being made and maybe even stuck in the past, stuck, and not paying attention to what is actually ahead of them. You're being challenged with standing on your square, like this skunk, standing at this peak, but with the lantern and trusting your path. Don't get stuck in the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Let's go to the advice. Advice for Cancer. And Cancer, if you're still here, if you would like a pre recorded personal reading with me, there is a link in the description box that lets you know how to get one. What's the advice for Cancer, please? Advice for Cancer. All right, we got the world. Yep, the world in reverse. The world in reverse. Like a piece of land on my lip, y'all. The world with in reverse, but with temperance at the bottom of the deck. First of all, let's acknowledge the fact that these are two majors. And this is about the shift. This is about, because the world in reverse, that is all about, you know, stagnation. It is about, not achieving. It's about being disappointed, just like the Five of Cups, disappointment. And this is about healing that feeling. And it may have it may have something to do, Cancer, with how, you know, how some of you may have been raised where the things that you did, the things that you accomplished were not good enough to those who are around you, or even, where you may have been comparing yourself to others. And that's just, I heard a spiritualist um say spiritualist, he's a Kabbalah teacher. And he's like, when we compare ourselves, and I'm paraphrasing super hard right now, when we compare ourselves, we're literally like essentially giving ourselves the evil eye. Essentially, when we compare ourselves to other people's paths. And that is what this is about, you know, healing, because we have temperance here, healing that and balancing it out and knowing that you are whole and telling yourself that, not just that, you are whole. Everything that you have done and accomplished is amazing. You are worthy of this whole path. You are worthy of the things that are being presented to you, that have been given to you. You have earned these things. You are successful. Fuck society's idea of success, Cancer. What is yours? What does success look like to you? Whether we talking about you working for somebody else or working for yourself, what does that look like to you? Yeah. Look at my notes here. So we'll get some more spiritual messages. What Spiritual messages, words, messages regarding the next 2 to 3 months after this upgrade in your career, in your business. What can Cancer expect the next 2 to 3 months after their upgrade in their career and business? I love this. But yes, it is important, Cancer, to heal those things that we box ourselves in with that Eight of Swords. That Eight of Swords. We got the High Priestess. And I'm trying to, all these majors. What in the world? Cancer? What in the world? Here's what you could expect. Because, the High Priestess is about intuition, it's about that inner knowing. It's about trusting yourself, your decisions. And, we talked about that. It's about what you can expect with this upgrade is that things are going to shift because shift happens, right? And a lot of times, Cancer, or maybe more recently, things have been more of a struggle, but you kept pushing. But now it's time to shift your mindset with this upgrade and know that you are on the right path. Know that wherever you are in your journey, you are right where you are supposed to be. You are right where you are supposed to be. Also, it's about leaning into whoever it is or whatever it is that spiritually guides you, whether it is your benevolent lands, ancestors, your spirit guides, the angels, God, the universe. You guiding you intuitively with your higher self. Whatever it is, things are shifting for you. And this is the time to lean in, because your business, your career path is not separate from this. It's not separate from your inner knowing. It's not separate from your higher self. It's not separate from your benevolent ancestors, and it's not separate from the universe of God, because they have been making the way for you to get where you are. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. What else? What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer? Yeah. Okay. What else for Cancer? Let's see. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Ooh. If you have had some sleepless nights, if you have had, look, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, with the Three of Cups is coming up again. There's going to be a reason to celebrate yourself, celebrate your journey. Shit, you should start celebrating now. Start celebrating now. You know what I'm saying? Because the light is at the end of the tunnel. Things are improving. You saw the wheel. The wheel was there. And this is a reason to celebrate. Not only that, but things are going to start coming in. I'm telling you, the universe, your folks, God, the angels, they are bringing in people to help you elevate, to help you evolve in your career, in your business, whatever that is for you. So go on now and let go of that self doubt. Let go of that stress. It's time to walk in that King of Swords energy where it's like, you know what? I'm kind of unsure, but I'm gonna act like I'm sure because I'll start to believe and trust that shit sooner or later. Get in that fire energy. Yes. All right now. I love it. Is that it, Spirit, for Cancer? That's it, Cancer. And when you said all you know, it's time to go. All right, y'all.